电脑和网络 Part 3第三部分 which is the dialogue from page 200天明你整天待在屋子里 till the end of this lesson which is on page 202好，我们先看柯林说天明你整天待在屋子里玩电脑整天 we have learned before means the whole day, all day long. When we do the homework in lesson 6, I remember there's a translation asks you to translate the all night long, which is 整晚整晚 the whole night or all night long. 待 means to stay. Sometimes you probably will see people use this 待 both are fine. Both means to stay. To stay at some place, we say 待在 some place. For example, 待在屋子里，待在家里。Or you want to say stay together with somebody. You can say 和 for example, 男朋友待在一起 or 跟爸爸妈妈待在一起待在屋子里屋子 means room, the same as 房间 but 屋子 is more colloquial than 房间好，那这句话的意思是天明 you stay all day in your room playing on your computer 看起来真是玩上瘾了 I think because of font sometimes if you see the 起 it is closed however when you write it it shouldn't be this way and this is correct so you write 起 on the right part it should not be closed it should be open start from here so that's why I use this font this one is a correct one 好看起来 means it seems so 看起来 can be used either before the subject or after the subject for example this place 看起来 is used after the subject 李阿姨这几天看起来好像心里有什么事儿到底怎么了 It seems something has been bothering Auntie Li the past few days. What's going on with her? So 看起来 can use after 李阿姨 or it can use before the subject. Like this example. 天气不太好很快就会下雨看起来我们不能去公园打球了 The weather isn't very good. It will rain soon. It doesn't look like we'll be able to play ball in the park anymore. Another example is a dialogue. 你念课文念得不太好看起来昨天没有准备 Here the subject is 你 but because the subject is the same as the first part so the subject can be omitted so you don't read the text aloud very well. It seems like you didn't prepare yesterday. 对不起老师 I'm sorry teacher. 我下次一定好好准备 I'll definitely be well prepared next time. 好 go back to this sentence. 看起来真是玩上瘾了上瘾 is verb object. To become addicted.We can either say 对 something 上瘾 For example, 对咖啡上瘾对电脑上瘾 Or we can use verb object 上瘾 For example, 玩电脑上瘾看手机上瘾打游戏上瘾好 So Colin says It seems like you are addicted 张天明说上瘾 Addicted? 没那么严重吧严重 means serious, grave. Usually we use together with 问题 This problem is serious. Some problem. 什么问题很严重张天明说Sure it's not as serious as that. 现在是网络时代时代 means era, age. We can say 手机时代手机 means cell phone, cell phone era, 而电脑时代 computer era, 网络时代 internet era, or 数字时代，数字 means digital. Literally means numbers. It also means digital era. Now, it's the age of the internet. 当然离不开电脑。Of course, we can't be away from our computers. 丽莎说：“我知道电脑和网络在我们的生活中越来越重要。重要 means important. So here, you need to differentiate 重要 and 严重, although they both share 重, but the meaning are different. Important is 重要. Something is serious. The problem is serious. We use 严重. So, 越来越重要. So, I know that computers and the internet are becoming more and more important in our lives. 我也用电脑帮助我做翻译练习。帮助 means to help. 翻译 means translate. So I also use my computer to do my translation exercise. 好，帮助we in Chinese 101 we have learned 帮 and 帮忙, and then we also learned 帮助. What's the difference between these? So let's start from 帮忙. 帮忙 is a verb object compound, which means that we can insert something between 帮 and 忙. For example, do me a favor. 帮我一个忙. Or we don't have to insert anything into it. We just say, please help me. 请你帮忙. Ask you to do me a favor. 请你帮忙. But we need to pay attention to that 帮忙 cannot take another object. So we never say 帮忙我 is object. We never put 我 after 帮忙 or the object after 帮忙. Okay, for 帮助, this lesson's new word 帮助, it can be a verb, transitive verb, or it can be a noun. For transitive verb, it means A 帮助 B do something. For example, 我帮助他学历史. It is the same as 帮 A 帮 B do something. The difference between 帮助 and 帮 when we're talking about the verb, 帮助 is more formal than 帮. Okay, second one, 帮助 can also be a noun. For example, I need your help. 我需要 means need. 我需要你的帮助. Another structure we can use is something 对 some verb phrase or noun phrase 有帮助 is helpful, or 有很大的帮助. For example, 每天听录音对学中文有很大的帮助. Listening to the recording every day is very helpful for learning Chinese. 好，做翻译 can be a verb, means to translate. For example, 翻译这篇文章this article, 翻译书translate this book. Or we can say translate it from English to Chinese. 把它for example, translate this book into Chinese. 把这本书翻译成中文. 成 means to or become. 翻译成 so translate to Chinese 中文. So 好. It can also be a noun, means interpreter or translation. For example, I want to be an interpreter after graduation. After graduation, 毕业以后，我想当 means to become, serve as, then after it is a job, interpreter, 当翻译。好，他说我也上网比较价钱，价钱 means price. 比较 has two meaning. Either means to compare, to compare the price. I also go online to compare prices 比较价钱。比较 can also function as adverb. It means fairly, relatively. For example, 你考得怎么样？我考得比较好，比较好 fairly good. Or 你今天去购物了，贵不贵？比较便宜it's kind of cheap 比较便宜。但是丽莎说，可是不像你，常常忘了时间，忘了朋友。But I'm not like you, always forgetting the time and your friends. 林雪梅说，天明，听丽莎说，你不喜欢打电话，只喜欢发微信、发电邮。Well, 电邮 is a short term for 电子邮件。But I think people, especially for the mainland Chinese, instead of say 电邮, I think they either say 电子邮件, they either just drop 电子, they just say 邮件, 发邮件. So I recommend you either say 发邮件rather than say 发电邮。好，林雪梅说天明。I hear Lisa say that you don't like to make phone calls. You only like to send WeChat messages and emails. 柯林说，微信电邮 or 邮件不花钱。You don't have to pay for WeChat or email. 没错，免费，又快又方便。That's right. They are free, quick, and convenient. 免费 means free of charge. Literally it means exempt from. 免 is exempt from paying the fee. 费 we know is the fee. By using 免费 we can say, for example, 这本书 noun phrase. 这本书是免费的 it is free. Or 去这家餐馆吃饭 it is free to eat in that restaurant. 去这家餐馆吃饭是免费的 it is free. 好，林雪梅说，可是有的时候看微信、看电邮like I said, you either say 电子邮件 or 看邮件，没有打电话感觉好。感觉can be a noun, means feeling, sense, perception. Or it can be function as a verb, means to feel, to perceive. For example, I feel it is cold. 我感觉很冷。Or you can say 我觉得很冷。Okay, go back to this. 林雪梅说 But sometimes reading WeChat messages and emails doesn't feel as good as a phone call. 柯林说了，雪梅喜欢电聊。雪梅 likes telechatting. 丽莎说，电聊？什么是电聊？ Telechatting, what is that? What is telechatting? Then 柯林 explained, 就是打电话聊天儿。It's chatting on the phone. 懂了吧？ Got it? 一直聊，不停的聊，从早到晚的聊。Means chatting continuously, chatting non-stop, from morning till night. 林雪梅说，怎么 What? 听起来好像你不爱跟我聊天。Sounds like you don't like chatting with me. We just learned 看起来 seems like 听起来 it sounds like. What follows is the speaker's interpretation or conclusion based on what he or she has heard. 听起来 sounds like. There are some examples here. This dialogue. 你怎么还不走？ How come you still haven't gone? 演唱会快开始了。The concert is about to start. And B says, 我文章还没写完。I still haven't finished my paper. 网上的资料特别多。There's so much information on the internet. I still... Then A replied, 听起来你不想去了。Sounds like you don't want to go anymore? 算了吧 Forget it. 我自己去 I go by myself. Okay, another example is 我找了一个公寓I found an apartment. 离学校很近 close to campus. 房间很大，房租也不贵 rooms are large and the rent is not expensive. 哦，听起来挺不错的 sounds great. 你就租吧 then you just rent it. Why don't you rent it? Another example is 今天电视里有一个卖电脑的广告广告 means advertisement There was a commercial for a computer on TV today. 听起来这个电脑又便宜又好 The computer sounded very inexpensive and very good. 我真想订购一台 I really wanted to order one. 好 let's go back to the text. 克林说不，我不是那个意思我不是那个意思 is used to dispel misunderstandings. It means, that's not what I mean. 我是开玩笑I'm just kidding. I was joking. 开玩笑 You can say joke with somebody. For example, here, 柯林跟雪梅开玩笑 柯林 is joke. Is making a joke with 林雪梅 We use 跟 Or make fun of somebody. 比如说我的朋友经常拿我开玩笑 make fun of me 我很不高兴I'm not happy about that 我当然爱跟你聊天Of course I love chatting with you 好了 OK 不说这些了No more talk of this我们到底去哪家卡拉 OK 呀 Where are we going to sing karaoke on earth 到底 we have learned in lesson 6 Okay, so to avoid tension in the conversation, we can change in the subject. Here in this lesson, they say, 好了 okay, that's enough. 不说这些了we don't talk about this. Then Colleen changed to another subject. There are some other ways you can avoid the tension by changing the subject. You can either say, 好了别说了we don't talk about that. Or say, 行 okay. 你别再说下去了don't keep talking about it anymore. Or another way you can say, 行啦 It also means okay. 我们别吵了 Let's stop fighting over it. Okay, 张天明说我上网查了 I looked online. 东边那家不错There's a place on the east side that's quite good. 那儿的歌都是丽莎喜欢的They have all the songs that Lisa likes. 你们看 See? 我没忘了朋友吧 I didn't forget my friends because Lisa complained before. 那张天明 forgot about the date, forgot about the time, forgot about the friend. And 张天明 say, see, I did some research. 我没忘了朋友吧好 that's all for the lesson 7 part 3.